Good evening, my friends. How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello. How are y'all? Hi, guys. Come on in. Actually, more towards you. Hello, my friends. Come on in. Tell us where you're from and which company you're with. Hey, y'all. How's it going? Hi, friends. Hi, guys. Come on in and say hello. All right. When you come, tell us where you're from and which company you're with. Hello, Julia. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Deb. How's everyone doing today? How's everybody doing this Monday evening? Hello, Jean. Hello, Denora. How are you? Hello, Miss Deb. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Danielle. Hey, all y'all. How's it going? Come on in. Tell us where you're from and which company you're with. How you guys doing? Come on in. Hey, Miss Deb. How are you?
Hey. Whoa, I'm going to turn my light down. It's like wicked bright. Oh my gosh.
I know. I've been trying to adjust my lighting in here too. All right. Do you see gals that are yours? Oh, we got Kim, Tiwan Williams. Tell me if that's said right. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Molly. Hello, Julia. Wicked. How y'all doing? Come on in and say hi. All right. Everybody say hi to my amazing guest. This is Miss Deb, and she is with Norwex. I'm going to have her tell you a little bit about herself in just a hot minute. Come on in and say hi. Is the ManyChat already go?
Yeah, that's connected.
Okay, so we are going to have so much fun. Now, all the things we teach you tonight, no matter what you sell, you're going to get a lot of awesome ideas. But for those of you who sell Norwex, well, honestly, these questions are fun no matter what you sell, because it's good to ask questions all the time. But we have got a really fun list of questions just for you Norwex gals. What you want to do, well, it's for all of you, but I know Norwex will especially benefit from it. So you got to comment exclamation mark queen. Okay. And then after you do that, make sure that you take a hot minute and you go and you click on get the goodies. Now we're going to be doing a giveaway tonight. Okay. I actually have just an amazing workbook. Let me find it here. Okay. So this is called our summer sales workbook. It has over 80 pages. It's got more questions about summer than you could even imagine. There are calendars, there's stuff for keywords, There are suggestions on how to have conversations with people after you start talking about certain things. Like, there's so much good stuff. This is like a $47 value. So we're going to give away 2 of these to those of you who help us share this out. So what you do is you click on the share button, share it to your profile. The other thing you can do is you can tag 5-10 people. We know that you have people that you work with, that you sell similar things that you do, or you have friends that sell something totally different. Anyway, anyone who sells anything using social media as part of your marketing plan, seriously, even if you're trying to sell more Girl Scout cookies, like, it doesn't matter what you're selling. We can get you in front of more people, okay? And it's going to be a ton of fun, all right? So be sure and grab the list of questions by commenting !Queen. And then after you've shared this out, you're going to comment !Revolution. Hi, Bridget. Hey, Kristen. Hello, beautifully simple, simply beautiful. I'm reading things backwards, making stuff up. Hey, Miss Patricia, how are you? Now, if you guys know Deb, I want you to tell me something awesome about Deb. Tell me something you know about her. Something like, I know, like, I think my absolute favorite post of Deb is with her grandchildren. You can tell she is so in love with her grandchildren, which is the best feeling as a grandchild. So I love that so much. Besides, I know a bunch of other really cool things about her as a businesswoman. But I love seeing her pictures with her grandkids. So tell me something awesome you know about. So Deb, what you want to do, Miss McBride, you do !Queen. Then you're going to open up your messenger. There's going to be 3 buttons, and one of them is going to say get the goodies, and you have to click that button. Hi, Miss Robert. Miss Robert, that didn't make any sense. Mr. Robert, so sorry. So, you guys, sometimes doing 3 things at once here when we're getting started. And then I have brain farts. Hello, Miss Trudy. Hello, Sherry. Hey, Jean. How we doing, guys? Come on in. So go ahead, Deb. Just like start shouting people out. Welcome them.
Oh, yep. I see. Well, Julia was on nice and early, Julia. That was awesome. At least Nancy's here. Nancy, Sherry, Jerome. I'm just thinking of people that are directly on my team. Kristen, John. Let's go down. Let's see. Bridget, Danielle, Sandy Runyon, Paula Griffin, Kim Metcalf. I know you guys are on Deanne's team, but you're mine too. So I'm just saying, part of the family.
You have grandmas of different groups.
Grandmas of different groups, definitely. Gosh, Kim.
And anyone you can just, you're welcome to say hi. Well, or even if you don't, you make new friends.
There's new friends.
All right, so we are going to be sharing some amazing ideas tonight that are truly going to help you better understand Facebook. And it's really fun to do this in the evening because we have a lot of webinars during the day. So if you are someone who it's hard to attend during the day and you are super excited we're having a nighttime webinar, go ahead and say evening. If you're so glad we're doing one in the evening, tell us hi. We're so glad you're here. Super, super glad that you are here. And Deb, thank you so much for inviting me to share some awesome ideas with your team. Hopefully you guys are going to have a lot of fun. I think it's going to be so good.
Well, I know they're looking forward to it because we know we're not working at maximum capacity, working smarter kind of thing about promoting events that we're doing. And this is just going to help us get our head wrapped around how to really nail down promoting events and getting people there, how to invite them there, and so on.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, very cool. Hi, guys. Welcome on in. So make sure you've done !Queen. You can just follow the directions right down here below, okay? queen. And that's going to get you the goodies, but you do have to go to your messenger and click on the button that says get the goodies. You do have to do that to be entered, and share it out and comment !revolution. It's 2 steps to be entered into the drawing for this book. Okay. So Deb, can you tell them a little bit about where you're from, how long you've been with Norwex, and about your title and how big your team is? So go ahead and give us a little bit of details on you, and then we're going to talk about why we're doing this and about your event. We'll do that next.
Okay. So I live in Berwick, Maine. So kind of in the Willy Wax, kind of opposite to where I love internet, right? Because so we can be friends far away. So yeah, I'm in Maine, beautiful part of the country. I've been doing Norwex for 13 years, and quite by accident, got into it and just wanted it for the discount kind of thing, but obviously this has been even more fun and joyous to have a team. My team's right now on paper at my leadership level, about 2,000. But it goes way deeper than that because I have a lot of what's called upper level leaders that are below me. And so they have big teams below me. So it's kind of an interesting genealogy kind of a thing.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
That's awesome. And what's your leadership level called?
A senior executive sales leader. In Norwex, we just kind of say, oh, they're a red jacket, they're a black jacket, they're a scarf or whatever. Right now, I'm not red jacket.
That's awesome. Awesome. I love that. Very cool. Okay, I think you said it. How long did you say you've been with Norwex?
13 years.
13 years. That's amazing. That's fantastic. I love it. I love that you were pre-COVID. You've been riding a lot of waves.
Definitely pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID. I love that. Okay. All right. So you guys are going to love hearing from Deb. She's going to share a lot of cool ideas. And we're going to tell you about something unique that her and some other leaders get together and do. Oh, I actually was going to send you the link to this so you can send this out to your other leader friends. Let me grab that for you here real quick. Copy link. Okay. So what Deb is doing, I'll give a little brief explanation and then I will let you fill in the blanks. So Deb and some other amazing ladies that she works with who are also consultants from the same company from Norwex. What it is that they choose to do an event once a month that it's very much just give people really good information. Okay. Now, when they give this good information, of course, when there's a product that it makes sense that, it fits in with their topic, they're showing those products. This isn't, we're not ever saying don't sell stuff, but what we're telling people is to make sure that they're giving a lot of what we call added value and giving people the opportunity to learn from them. It builds trust, it builds credibility. It, even if they've never bought Norwex, they're going to benefit from it. Anyway, it's really awesome. Okay. And so what is so fun about this is they all pick a theme and you go live, I think twice a year, right? You've got 6 or 7 other leaders that you take turns with. Is that correct?
Yeah, right. We have several leaders that work together. So it only works out that each of us only has to go live maybe twice a year. And we do this every month on the second Monday. It's just called a hacks class. And it's just really fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. And the customers really seem to resonate with it and love it.
Yeah. It just fits in so well. All those TV shows we watch that just have all, and even all the reels we watch, I love just good ideas. The dancing ones and the entertaining ones, but I love my brain is so happy when I get new ideas. Okay. Do y'all know what I mean? Do you kind of feel that in your gut and your heart when you get new ideas? Comment happy brain if y'all know what I mean. So it's, that happy brain, it just feels so good. So she's got this group. And so Deb and I were brainstorming, especially because Facebook groups have made some changes with regards to scheduling and some third-party apps and stuff we can use. And I've always loved Facebook pages. Well, almost always, longer than most people have anyway. And one of the fun things is that I really love to help people do events on their page. Now, just so you know, this Friday, we're going to be going way into events and all the details. But so what she does is she has all her team, and then these other gals that are leaders has their team invite their friends, their customers, potential customers to this event. So her next one is on laundry. Okay. So I got to know, you guys, at your house, okay, does everyone take turn doing laundry, or is there one person that has the whole responsibility? Okay. Does everybody take responsibility, or is there one? In fact, okay, let's get them going. So next Tuesday's the event, right? A week from Tuesday.
It's on Monday, the 13th.
Monday. Oh, so it's a week from today. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put this up here for you guys. Go put this on your timeline. What is... Okay, so update show. Okay, so you guys see this. What is the laundry situation in your home? One person does it all, or everyone pitches in? Okay, so what you're going to do is you are going to go to your timeline. Okay, that's where you have friends. Okay, not your page, not your group. We're going to go to our timeline where you have Facebook friends, and then you are going to pick one of, it says background color. Okay. Now, I am a huge fan of the avatars. If you have an avatar made, I would suggest you start with that. If you don't, just go ahead and pick any of the colors there. Okay. Now, let me show you a couple tricks here. Okay. What is your...
Find the A and
Okay, so I want to point out a couple of really important things before you post it. Your home. Okay. Okay, let me show you something here. Are you guys good with emojis? How many of you use a lot of emojis?
I like them.
Do you like them? I used to have a really hard time slowing down and using them. Not gonna lie. I'm like, ugh, takes extra time. I'm getting more addicted to them. Come on, keyboard. I broke my phone yesterday, and so we had to get it fixed today, and luckily they got it fixed for me tonight. I dropped it and broke the corner of the screen. Okay, so I want to make a really important point here, okay, that I want to show you. So when you're doing this, you want to break it up into lines that are really easy to see, okay? So this is very, very, very important, okay? it makes it much easier because people are scrolling up and down. Okay. So if you see what is a laundry situation in your home, and then I have one person does it, two, and I put emojis in here, everyone pitches in. Okay. And I need to take the space out there. There we go. Okay. You got to remember, people, it's almost like we're all reading Chinese now. We used to read left to right. Now we're scanning up and down as we're, scrolling up and down, right? So you want to make sure that you don't have the one over here by the home, that the two isn't on the end of the all. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You want to have it nice and stacked. Throw in emojis. The one and the two emoji makes it stand out a little bit more. Okay. And then if you really want to, I don't know if y'all have done this before, but I have it's called a Facebook font keyboard. And it is when you can add different fonts. It is super, super fun. So let me show you something here. Okay. So see how I've put that laundry in different fonts there?
Mhm.
Okay. So now I know it's about laundry, one person, everywhere. Like, you don't have to read every single word to get the general idea of the question. Do y'all see that?
Mhm.
Okay. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Comment laundry after you've posted this on your timeline. Okay. So this is going to help you start finding people. If people will talk to you about laundry, they're probably interested in your event. Okay. So I'm just going to hit next and post, and I'm going to go put on my timeline. We're going to see if you guys can get more comments than I get. Okay. So post that on your timeline. The fonts is something I'm going to have everybody say hi to Porter. Porter, say hi.
Hey, everyone.
So Porter's my assistant. I will have him put a couple of the links. You're not going to be able to do that right now. I just wanted to show you for future use. But at the end, I will give you some of the apps that I use for it to do it. But it's super fun. Okay. Just one of those things I wanted to like drip a little idea in your head, because anytime, when you do these kind of things, it makes it stand out and makes it easier to read. Okay, y'all with me? Facebook fonts are so fun. So Porter, help me remember at the end to put some links to those. So I don't get an affiliate link or anything. Like, I don't make any money off of it. I just think they look really good. And anything we can do to get people to kind of slow down and go, well, that's kind of cute, makes it so you get more comments. Okay. My whole goal is to help you get more comments. All right. Y'all with me on that? And the thing is, even if you aren't selling laundry supplies, this kind of question is something that's really good to ask because everyone can answer it. It's very, very, very good for your algorithms. Okay. And we're going to be talking about that. All right. Y'all with me? So come back and comment laundry after you get that posted. Okay. All right. Okay. So we are going to jump in. So I love to have you guys. You are so welcome, Trudy. So we'll tell you about where the fonts are. That's not like a big part of this lesson. I like to point it out because it's fun. But we'll give you a couple links to some apps and kind of tell you how to find your app store. If you started trying to find the fonts right now, you won't hear any of the rest of what I say. And it's not the most important thing. It's just fun. Okay. All right. So when you got a posted, comment laundry. If you haven't yet, make sure you've commented !queen. And then the other thing is, if you haven't shared this out yet, make sure you share it out. Comment !revolution. We'll be giving away 2 of our summer sales books. Okay. For our sharers. If you tag people, that's a really good way to do it, because like if they're available right now, they might get that notification and then they'll jump on and join you, which is so fun. Okay. All right. So I'm going to jump in as you guys are getting those things posted. All right. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is about algorithms. Okay. So Miss Deb and I, we have been doing this for a long time. Okay. And Facebook algorithms, there are some things that change and there are some things that don't change. Okay. So, just a teeny bit about me. I have been coaching people on social media for over 15 years, and I help people ask more questions and get more engagement. And a lot of what I do has literally been working for 15 years. There are some other things I'm going to tell you about, though, that are very different than they used to be. And I want to make sure that you know what's different on Facebook. But this first thing that we're going to talk about with regards to how to get more comments and stuff hasn't changed much. Okay. And so the first thing I want to tell you about is there's basically two kind of algorithms. And some of you may be going, really? There's two different types of algorithms? But there's your overall algorithm that says how many different people, period, is Facebook going to show your content to. And then you have an algorithm between you and each individual person who's a Facebook friend, who is a member of your group, or who's on your business page. Okay. Those people are all people that we're trying to connect with. Okay. So the best thing that you can do. So I would love to change the culture of social media and what most people think about. Most of the time we wake up and we think, oh, what am I going to post today? Okay. Do y'all relate to that? You wake up and go, what am I going to post today? Comment the word post if you know what I mean, if that is something you relate to. Okay. If I could get everybody to shift, and instead of what am I going to post today, say, how am I going to connect with people today? How many people am I going to connect with? What am I going to say to let people know I care about them? That would absolutely change your business within a matter of about 7 days. Okay. Now, some of you may be going, what in the heck are you even talking about, Michelle? Okay. So let me just show you real quick what I mean. Okay. Here on my phone, we see stories right up here, right? Okay. And when I click on these, right down here, it usually says send message. Sometimes it says comment. Okay. You want to start with stories. And let me tell you why. The people that do stories are people that are on Facebook the most. So when you message them and just compliment them, congratulate them, empathize with them, whatever is going on, if they're having a bad day, we tell them, so sorry you're having a bad day. And you say a prayer with them or whatever is authentic to you. If they're having a good hair day, okay, you tell them they're having a great hair day. You compliment them. If they went on an outing with their kids, you tell them, wow, you're an amazing mom. Look how hard you're working with those kids. Okay. You love, 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 love on people because, first of all, those are the people who are on Facebook the most. So when you post, you want to make sure you have a good algorithm between you and that person so they see your content. Okay. If they don't ever get on Facebook and you've been, that doesn't do you any good. They won't see your stuff. Right. Okay. So that's the first place. And some of you, though, I'm just going to tell you, if you're more towards like retirement age, empty nesters, a lot of those people aren't necessarily doing a lot of stories. They're going to do more like posts down here, and you're just going to comment on their posts. That's your second place you're going to go to. Again, compliment, congratulate, empathize. The question I get all the time is this fourth one. What about when people post a motivational quote, a scripture, like a goal type of video? Just thank them for putting positive energy out there on Facebook. Okay. So if you will spend the first, okay, wait, I have to ask a question. If I told you that there's one thing you could do that only took 10 minutes and that will double your engagement, would you find 10 minutes in your day somewhere? Just comment 10 minutes. Okay. If 10 minutes would change your algorithm, would you find 10 minutes a day? Comment 10 minutes. Okay. Because this is a game changer. You want to first make sure that you're loving on people. Now, I know Deb is very good at loving on people. Deb, what are some of the things you look for? What kind of posts do you look for? What kind of things do you say that let people know that you just care about them as a person before you care about if they buy laundry detergent?
Well, like when I go scrolling through, there's certain people that keep cropping up in my feed, one's a photographer, and I know she works really hard at composition and all that. So, the art person in me goes, wow, great composition. Amazing how you got that shot. Anything to compliment that.
Right.
Right now, I'm noticing, I'm sure you guys are too, a lot of graduation pictures or prom pictures happening. Wow,
Yeah.
that was a beautiful dress, or what a special night that must have been, or you must have been so proud, or
Yeah.
anything along that way, or congratulations. I've seen several of my friends get their doctorates. It's like, what? It was really kind of cool.
Wow.
So anything like that is very easy to do, just to kind of like put yourself in their feed and on their radar.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You guys, I can't even begin to tell you, this activity, doing it 10 minutes before you post, will do huge things for your algorithms. It really makes a huge difference as to how many people will be shown your post. Okay, now one of the things that will start happening, so this is going to come up, is you're going to be like, oh my gosh, the same 20 people are the first ones that show up in here. Okay, so what you do is on day 3, day 4, you're going to swipe past the first 20 and you're going to comment on 21 through 40. Okay. And then the next day you do the same thing. You have to tell Facebook, look, I have 500 friends. You keep showing me the same 20. So you swipe past those 20, because Facebook's rule is, like, Deb and I had been messaging on Facebook about a few things. So guess what? Her posts are some of the first posts that shows up in my newsfeed right now. Whoever I engage with, Facebook goes, well, they're getting close. They're getting connected. They're having private conversations. We're going to keep showing them the same stuff because that's the person that's important to them right now. You have to deliberately tell Facebook by your actions, okay, Facebook, there's more than 20 people that are important to me. Please show me more people. The other thing, let me just show you one more quick thing you can do is you can go to your friends list, and the people who you see first are the people that you engage with the most. So you're just going to scroll down. Okay, now I have like 7,000 followers, so this takes a little bit. But if you have like 500, it won't take you as long. You go down and you like, hey, wait a minute, there's Becky Smith. And I really like her. I haven't seen a post from her lately. Click on her name and see what she's posted lately. And you know what? Maybe she moved to TikTok and she hasn't been on Facebook a year. But if she has posted something in the last 2 weeks, definitely comment on it. And boom, you'll start seeing her stuff again. She'll start seeing yours. Okay, I call it stir the pot. So everybody comment stir. You guys, these things right here make a huge difference. And I'm telling you, if you're working your Facebook group, this will help your group because you're friends with a lot of people in the group. Okay. The more that you stir, the more that you get more people engaged, the better. Okay. This is a big deal. It really does make a huge difference. Okay. So this is the very first thing you want to do before you post. Now, I'm going to tell you, I encourage everybody to post a really fun question first thing at 7 a.m. If you're a nurse and your morning is technically 2 p.m. in the afternoon, then you do it at 2 p.m. Whatever the start of your social media activity is that day, when you hear me say 7 a.m., I just want you to put in the time in your brain that's your first thing in the morning. Okay. It's great to have it at 7 a.m. It's getting really good engagement for the whole rest of the day, especially if you have a party or go live at night or anything like that. But I just want you to realize this timing is really important. It makes a big difference. Trudy, are you a nurse? What shift do you work? Oh, and it's like National Nurse Day. Thank you for your service and all you do. Anyone else here a nurse? I'm so glad you said that. Okay. So just realize that your 7 a.m. Okay. Now I'll say this. If it means you get up 10 minutes earlier to do this, it's worth it. Okay. Oh, and you know what, Erin? I'm going to give you something else to post. So, Erin, I love that you're probably very consistent about your good morning post and your memes, but I'm going to give you something a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to tell you something that I repeat over and over again. I don't encourage you to do any kind of post that has what's called a timestamp. If it says good morning and it was Monday morning and they see it on Wednesday afternoon, it doesn't feel quite, it's like, what am I supposed to say now? If you say happy Thursday and now they're seeing it Saturday afternoon, doesn't make much sense. So if you start, and we're going to give you, I'm going to tell you where to find lots and lots of fun questions. Instead, first thing in the morning, start asking really fun questions. Okay, so let me just give you a couple examples. Okay, so we're going to be going into Memorial Day, into summer, all those kind of things. Okay, so asking a question like, what's your favorite, where do you like to go to jump in the water? Are you a pool, a beach, or a lake person, or something else? Okay, or heck no, I'm not putting on a swimsuit. Okay. You can ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love fireworks when you get closer to the 4th of July? You can ask, what's your favorite flavored ice cream? You guys, that one explodes. It is amazing people's opinion on ice cream. So I'm just going to tell you, I love you with my heart, all my heart, and I don't want anybody to feel bad, or I'm not saying you're doing something wrong. I'm saying there's something better to do. Stop the good morning post and replace it. Still do something in the morning, but not the words good morning. Replace it with a really fun engagement question, because then when they see that question, because I help your posts live like a whole week. Okay. So a week later, when they're seeing Happy Tuesday, well, they won't keep seeing Happy Tuesday because nobody hardly ever comments on it. You're going to get a lot more comments when you ask, what's your favorite flavored ice cream? Okay. And then people are commenting on it for a week later. It's really amazing how well it works, y'all. Okay. So we're going to tell you what to replace that with. Does that make sense? Okay. Y'all good with that? All right. So hopefully you understand algorithms just a little bit better. So the next thing we want to talk about are these morning questions. Now, I hope how many of you, is this your first time on a webinar with me? Comment 1ST for first, 1ST. Okay, so they lovingly call me the question queen, and Deb has been doing these kind of things with me for a long time. So Deb, think for just a second, what have been some of your very best fun questions that you've asked? I'm going to explain to them how it works, and you can tell them some of your best questions. Welcome, Miss Michelle, Miss Juanita, Miss Nicole, Miss Sandy. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so listen to this. What you want to do, this is called an engagement question. Hey, Deb, so glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome, Adrian. So when you take the time to post a really fun question, now I have some guidelines that makes a huge difference, okay? Instead of saying, how much do you like ice cream? Hey, Sarah, how are you? Hey, Paula. You're going to ask on a scale of 1 to 10. So if you have I hope you're taking notes, okay? Put a line, put the words one button response. Okay, one button response. Hey, Paula. And what we want are questions that people can answer literally like very quickly in their brain and with just one finger. Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, unless they do 10, that's 2 letters, but 2 characters, but they can do that. Or how many days a week? Now, when it's cleaning stuff, sometimes you change that to how many times a month. Okay. So you can change the time period, but you don't say how often do you do this. You say how many times a week or how many times a month. We don't say how much do you like something. We say on a scale of 1 to 10. When you start replacing those, or what room of the house would you love a cleaning genie? We don't just leave it open. We say, is it the living room, your bedroom, or the bathroom, or the kitchen? Okay. And we do A, B, C, D. That's called a multiple choice. Okay. That gives people a way to answer with one button. Okay. This one button is a game changer. You will get a lot more comments when people don't have to think very hard and not have to work very hard. Okay. So first thing in the morning, you want to ask something that's very seasonal and very fun. So Deb, have you thought about a couple of your favorite questions?
Yeah, seasonal stuff, around the holidays, about Christmas choices, about
Yeah.
stocking choices or tree choices or light choices or anything like that.
Yeah.
I recently did I have a this or that post going up for laundry because that's our big theme right now. And I like the post because it's divided in half, and one side has a woman who's like, her hair's all frazzled and she's in the middle of piles of laundry and her hair's all stuck to a clothesline. And I put, are you this or that? And all I put was A or B. And the B was this girl who has a laundry basket with neatly folded clothes, and she's kind of leaping through the air with joy. And it's, I thought it was a cute graphic. And
That's super cute.
so I haven't posted that one yet. I'm anticipating that's going to be a really good one because it's cute and eye-catching.
That's so fun. Okay. So with like summer coming up now, bless you, on my business page here, I hope you take a hot second to like it and then scroll down just a couple posts. You're going to see, I actually think it was on April 30th. So it was probably about a week ago. It says, if you would like our May National Day questions, you just comment your company you're with, and I will send it right to you. It's completely free. Almost once a week, we put on here a list of questions. Okay. I give them for free because that's how badly I want you to do this. I could charge you for it, to be quite honest, because I work hard at making these questions fun. But it's that important to me that you post a question first thing in the morning. Okay. Yeah, she is the graphic queen. But let me tell you, you guys, okay, because graphics take time. Using this background here on Facebook is very good for your algorithms. Facebook likes it when you use their stuff. Okay. So definitely do graphics now and then, but a big chunk of the time, just use and it doesn't have to be the one with the avatar. It can be the one with the colors. Okay. That's really, really good for your algorithms. Just use that for your fun, simple questions. And, with the summer come up, another one that's really good is, are you team mayo or Miracle Whip? Another one is deviled eggs, love them, hate them, never tried them. What's your secret ingredient in your potato salad? When you grill steak, chicken, seafood, or veggies? Another one is, how do you take your steak, rare, medium rare, well done? All you guys, there's so many questions, and we always have oodles of them for you. Anything you can connect with national days. You don't even have to say it's the national day. You can just use that as inspiration. Okay. But these fun questions first thing in the morning are a huge, huge, huge help. Okay. So which has been your favorite that you've heard? Tell me below which one are you going to be working on? Okay. Now, if you haven't yet, you guys, okay, you want to comment !queen. These are laundry questions we have for you guys. Okay. Or no, they're all cleaning questions. Oh, Deb. See, there's a reason I do webinars in the morning, because my tongue starts to get tied by this time of night. These are all cleaning questions. These help you to identify people who are cleaning their own home, who care about things that, all the different things. So make sure you've commented !queen. Okay. Now, so the other thing you got to realize is this. Facebook has moved to a thing called SEO. Now, what is SEO? Search engine optimization. Okay. So the more you can get people to talk about cleaning on your page. Okay. So this is a second post of the day. You do your fun one first thing in the morning, and then somewhere between 6 to 12 hours later, you want to do something about cleaning or personal care, some things that have to do with your product line. Okay. The more you get people to talk about cleaning, when you have posts about products, Facebook will send more of the right people to you. Facebook notices what you're talking about and finds the people who care about what you sell. Okay. But if you're not doing the right kind of post to make that happen, then Facebook can't connect you. Okay. So you want to have cleaning questions at least a couple times a week. Okay. Like your laundry questions. So you guys ready to write fast? So I need someone on that's listening to be our little, Vanna White, our little secretary. You guys fill in the questions, type them up as I go. I'm going to give you a handful of laundry questions. What you want to do between now and next Monday, those of you who are participating in Deb's laundry hacks night, you want to be posting, I would say 4 of these between now and Monday. And the people that comment, you could then send them a message with a link to the event and invite them to it. Okay. So we did one tonight, right? What is the laundry situation at your home? And I'm sorry, I have an A and a 1, and then I have a 2. Like I got in a hurry and clean that up. Don't make it look like that. Make it look more like this. Okay. Does one person do it all, or does everybody pitch in? Okay. So that's one. Number 2 is you want to ask things like, how do you prefer your laundry, scented or unscented? Okay. That's a big one. That is one of the main reasons I use Norwex. I cannot stand anything scented in my laundry. It's a long story. I have a medical condition that makes it so I used to like scent. I don't anymore. And it makes it so I can't breathe very well. It's very important to me not to have scented things. But some people do, and you guys have your own ways to add scent to it when that is important to them, right? Okay. You want to ask things like, even just the funny things. Okay, laundry. Is it folded within an hour? Or no, are you more likely to put away your laundry or something about grab? How do I want to put that? Grab and go? Are you grab and go or hang it all up? You want to have, you know how people are with that. It's like you get it folded, or sorry, you get it clean, but then it sits in the basket. Okay. Fragrance. Yeah, Julia, I'm not a fragrance girl. You hear me.
Like, where do you store your clean laundry? In a dresser or in the basket?
Where does your clean laundry get stored? The basket or your closet? Okay. You can definitely ask things like, do you prefer to dry your clothes in a dryer or hang them up? You can ask things like, how many people are you doing laundry for? Okay. There's so many different questions you can do about laundry. Okay. How many days a week is there at least one load of laundry done? You can ask things like, how many times do you use your towels before you wash them? You can ask, how often do you launder your sheets? Oh, not how often. How many times a month I would do. Do you launder your sheets? There are so many different questions. Okay. Now, here's the cool thing, because I know a lot of you have your personal profile and a lot of you have a Facebook group. You could take every other day. So you've got between now and next Monday. So, and you just posted one tonight. So on Tuesday, I would do one in my group. On Wednesday, I would do it in my page. On Thursday, I would do it in my group. Friday page. I would just alternate the spaces, and then make sure people are, seeing these questions and then inviting them to the event. Okay. So you could have lots of different laundry questions. So this is one of those things. And the crazy thing is, it's just going to start pulling out the people who care about this, because you're going to be talking about laundry so many times. Okay. Are you team hamper or team basket or laundry bag? What do you use? How do you sort do you sort your laundry as you toss it in baskets, or, when you're about to do laundry? There's all sorts of things. Yes. If you've got an active business page, Cheryl, absolutely. Throw one on there, add that to your cycle for sure. How many of you have business pages? Comment biz page. Go ahead, Deb.
Okay. So I have a business page, and this is what I've been doing lately, and I don't know if it's helping or hurting. And I've been posting on my business page, and then I come off of it and I go back in as Deb Pouliot, my personal profile, and I share it to my customer group, my VIP group, and I share it sometimes to my personal profile. Is that helping or hurting?
No, it's a good thing.
Okay.
In your group, I would probably post things, unless you're trying to shut down your group. If you're trying to get all of them moved from your group to your business page and just be done with the group, then I would share it in so that they click on it and then it pulls them over the page, and then the algorithms start improving. If you intend on keeping your group and not have no intentions on shutting it down at all, then I would just post organically in the group and I would share it to the personal profile. That's what I would do. So just to keep, you know what I mean? If you want to keep the algorithms up in your group, I wouldn't do the sharing into the group. I would make a post that originates in there.
Okay.
So like I said, it depends on what your long-term goals are. So there is not right or wrong. It just totally depends on what you intend on doing with the group 30 days, 3 months, 6 months from now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Liquid or powder is a good idea. Okay. So business pages, you guys, I love that you have business pages. That's awesome. Throw that into your cycle. Okay. And okay. So now that you've got your question, here's another timing thing that is crazy important to understand. Okay. The first hour after you post, in those first 60 minutes, you've got to respond to every comment within that first hour. So if in a perfect world, if I got up early, I would do my engagement first. Okay. Seriously, you guys, you take the phone in, use the restroom, and do your engagement. Okay. Post your post, then get in the shower, have your breakfast, do what you got to do with your kids. Take that first 15 minutes. You got 10 minutes to engage, 5 minutes to do your post. You could schedule the post. Okay. Then you're going to do things for the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Then you jump back into that post and you respond to every comment that you've received in that first hour. Okay. Now, some of you are like, I can't live on my phone. Don't worry. That's not what I'm saying. The first hour is the most important. Then you may take a 4-hour break and you go to lunch, you go to work. At your lunch hour, you take 10 minutes and you respond to any more comments you got. You finish your last 4 hours of your shift and then you jump in and you respond to some more. Okay. So, no. Scheduling is fine, Kim. Scheduling is absolutely a great thing to do. You still got to get up and get that engagement done before the posts, your scheduled post. That sounds really, there's got to be a better way to say that. But anyway, y'all know what I mean. Okay. So, no, you can schedule. That's fine. But you've got to, 1, engage before it posts, and you've got to 2, respond to all of them within the hour. Okay. Then you can take 4-hour breaks after that. Y'all with me on that? Okay. So everybody comment power hour, because that power hour is a big, big deal. Okay. Makes it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Makes a big, big difference. Okay. All right. So one more thing I want to share with you is about when you're doing your posts with regards to any cleaning. Okay. So when you start doing these now, Deb's doing this event. It's on her business page. She's going to be inviting people. You all are going to be inviting people. She actually is going to be doing posts in that event. We are going to be sharing a lot about this on how to do your own events on your business page. It is so cool. You can do this thing at everyone when you post an event, and it will notify those who said going, interested, or were invited. You guys need to get in and invite your people ASAP. So as Deb drips post through the next week in that event, she'll be able to do that at everyone, and people will see. She's going to ask questions about laundry. She's going to be asked questions about the things that she's going to be sharing next Monday. And your people will see those posts and start engaging, and it's going to help them remember just to attend the event because they've seen some of those posts. Okay. So it's very, very powerful. There's so many cool things you can do with events now that you didn't used to be able to do. It's so cool. Okay. It's really neat. So be sure to plan to come next Friday because we're going to really dive into that. Okay. Now, one more thing. How many of you have heard of a thing called, well, you know what? I think I'm just going to use this. So I love ChatGPT, but you all now have a really cool thing on your own Facebook accounts. Okay. You've got Meta AI here in your messenger. Okay. Whoops. Now, what is so important to do is that every time you post now, you want to have a ton of what we call keywords. I want everybody to comment the word keyword. Okay. And there's actually a thing called a long-tailed keyword. Okay. I literally used Meta AI to research this. Okay. It's called a long-tailed keyword. So it's not a hashtag. You can use hashtags, but that's not what I'm referring to. It's similar, but that's not what it is. So we want to make sure that when we post about Norwex laundry detergent or the paste, what's the full name of the paste, Deb?
power cleaning paste now.
Cleaning paste. Thank you. I love that stuff. Power cleaning paste, or any of those things. You want to make sure that there is an enormous amount of text. Okay. Now, some of you may be going, people don't read a lot of text. We don't care. We're not doing this so people will read it all. Okay. The more description you have about what that cleaner does and all the ways it benefits and all the people that can use it and some awesome descriptions of it, that those words are read by Facebook, and then it goes and tries to find the right people to match you up with. If you're like, it's so great to clean the kitchen with it, and that's all you say, or you're like, check out the new color of cloth, it's not enough. Okay. It's not going to help you match it to your people. So here's the thing, meaning your ideal client. I have been doing this with some different gals in different companies, and they are blown away at how many more people are seeing their post, how many more people are coming on their lives, how many more people, because of the wording. If you go live and you have these keywords in there, people are watching the replays a ton more. They're selling more. It's just the coolest thing. Now, I like to use what's called ChatGPT. Okay. But you literally can use the thing. You guys, you all have this in Messenger on your phone. It's just this meta AI. Don't be scared of it. Okay. It's really fun. It's awesome. Okay. Tell me the name of whoops, hang on. Give me 2 seconds, Deb. Just 1 second. Let me get this fixed. That's the wrong keyboard. Okay. What's the name of the Norwex paste again?
Power cleaning paste.
Thank you.
Or just cleaning paste is fine.
I'm trying to give it words to go off of. Give me just a second to show you this. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting a prompt in to get it to give me a really good description.
Like, are you saying, give me a really good description of Norwex cleaning paste, blah, blah, blah?
Kind of. Hang on just 1 second. This is going to be so worth it. Okay, so I have asked it to give me a description for, and watch, it starts to just type away here. A description for the paste to put in a Facebook post. And so the thing that I focus on are 5 people that would use it, 5 ways to use it, 5 ways it makes life better, descriptions, all sorts of things. So let me read some of this to you. These are words. I'm not great with words. Okay. I don't know about all of you. So let me just show this to you one more time. So it wrote this, you saw it, like it wrote it in a matter of just seconds. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay. So let me just kind of tell you, and you see if anything's not accurate about this, you can always change it. Okay. 5 places to clean: kitchen surfaces, counters, sinks, faucets, bathroom surfaces, sinks, toilets, showers, floors, tiles, wood, laminate, outdoor furniture and grills, garbage, and workshop surfaces. Okay. That was the first part right there. Okay. Think about how many keywords were in there that connected to the paste. That was a lot, right? This is people who are cleaning their own home. This is people who are grilling and spending time outside. This is, do you see what I'm saying? Okay. People who use it, busy parents seeking effective cleaning solutions, environmentally conscious individuals looking for eco-friendly options, homeowners with pets or allergies. You guys look at all of these keywords, right? Professional cleaners seeking effective tools, DIY enthusiasts and handyman tackling projects. Okay, do y'all see what I'm saying? Then it goes on, non-toxic, biodegradable formula, no harsh chemicals, effective at removing tough stains and grime. You guys, and I'm only halfway through it, okay? Those are what we call keywords, okay? The whole point of this is you have got to have a ton more text on all of your posts, all of them, except for the ones when you do the colored background, because that one unfortunately really limits you to how many posts you can do or words. Okay. Adding more text is an absolute game changer. One of the things is we teach you the prompt to put in, okay? Because just saying, give me a description doesn't always make it effective post, because you got to have a question to start the whole thing so you get more people commenting. If you have a lot of people see it, but nobody comments, a 0 times a million is still 0, right? We got to have people comment on it, okay? So that's where we add the question and we put all those keywords in. Hi there, Katie. How are you? Hey, Paulette. So do y'all see that? Okay, how many of you had like a ding moment? Put the light bulb, comment ding, because this is fun, okay? Oh, yeah, you bet, Miss Trudy. Okay, so my friends, okay? So we've talked about algorithms. We've talked about how it helps you get in front of people one-on-one, talks about your overall algorithm, how many people in general see your stuff. We've talked about SEO. We've talked about different wording options. Couple things we haven't talked about yet, call to comments, weekly themes. We're out of time, so we're going to tell you about some programs we have. And then your SEO, okay? You guys, there's so many little things that you can learn that will make a huge difference. Most people who work with us, their algorithms, when they go and look at their insights, they're going up anywhere from 200 to 1,000% in a matter of 30 days, because we teach you so many ways to get more comments. It's kind of a game. It's an absolute game changer. Deb, you've been using these questions for a couple of years. What are some things that, how has this helped your business to be able to ask questions and better connect with people?
It just is easier to start conversations and build relationships, because business has changed so much. It's not like it was a couple of years ago, and you've got to play the long game. You've got to build the relationships, and it's just, you can't just put the product in their face anymore and say, here it is, it does all these great things. And
Yep.
I have to admit, like this I love AI, and so I did the Meta AI. I did it for the Eco Wash strips to see what it would do,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it brings up a ton of stuff that's great. So here I got when you said everybody ding ding ding, and I'm like, I got a ding ding, but I have a third question on the ding.
Yeah.
And that is, Julia mentioned it too. We've been trained not to be verbose and have lots of words on a post. And you're saying about keywords. Is Meta AI coming up with the keywords for us when they pump out this elongated description?
So, like I said, it's not, I wouldn't call it a description. It is, because it's so much more than that. The prompt I teach you how to do, it's about who would use it and what are the benefits. It's not just describe the product. That's not enough. Okay. Because that's going to say what it's made out of, and that's going to say like how many times you use it. Like that's what you get on the back of a bottle, right? That's not what that's maybe like a fourth of it is kind of some of that stuff, but we're looking for it to put words. Okay, so you gotta understand, we're not putting the words there for your customer's sake. I don't care if they read it. Okay.
Okay.
If they do, it's great. But I'm putting it there because Facebook reads it and they are looking. Let me just give you a really quick example. During COVID, I had this really whining first world moment when I said, I really wish I had somewhere to go so people could see my cute shoes. Okay. Like I was having a ridiculous, sick of being in the house moment. It was not my finest hour. Right. And after that, I saw so many ads for shoes that Facebook showed me because I talked about shoes in one post. Okay. So Facebook is tracking what you look at, how long you've looked at something, if you've liked anything. They know the crunchy moms. They know the people that are looking for something for their kids' rash. They know you know what I mean? They know the people are going to the beach. Like you have all these products for all these different things, right? So they're watching for those people. And then you put the right words in your posts that connect to those people. That's why you want to have a variety. We don't just say people who are trying to avoid chemicals. That's not enough, right? We're eco-friendly and you know what I mean? We use lots of different descriptions and a variety of ways to say it. And what it does is it's magic basically. Well, it's not. They're very deliberate. It's not magic, but it's systematic. But the whole thing is they don't care who liked your page. They care who's watching the things that you're posting about. Okay. They're not there to just show the people who liked your page or post anymore. In fact, it's much more about whoever engaged and if you were talking about what somebody else was talking about. So that's why even though people may not read it, I make sure it's cute with emojis and it's in bullet point form. So it is easy to just kind of glance and catch the key things that it spotlight it. You're spotlighting the product. You're talking about the benefits and how it can be used and all the people that can use it. And it's not just, definitely the description is not enough. That's not what we're looking for. Because like I said, it's going to talk about what it's made out of. that doesn't turn anyone on, right? I want to know how it makes my life easier. Yeah. How does it save me time? How do I, not feel so crappy after it, kind of thing, right? So, but here's the thing, Erin. I am so glad. Okay, for my life. Okay, I'm 52. My kids, my youngest is 15. I don't personally, drink. So the fact that I go to Facebook, I never see diaper commercials or beer commercials. I think it's awesome. If I watch a sport, if I watch regular TV, I'm going to see commercials that I don't care about. They love to make sure I see lots of shoe and clothes and things that will tempt me. And I do actually like, okay. So people think Facebook's nosy, but Google is everything, anything that if you have an Alexa in your home, right? Everyone's doing, and they're all doing it. Okay. And if you even watch like Amazon Prime, it'll be, which of these 3 commercials do you want to watch? Mm-hmm. You have to watch at least one so you can pick it. Every single thing that has marketing is trying to get in front of the right things. And what Facebook's doing is they're trying to get people on Facebook by showing you what you actually want to see. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes, exactly, Julia. You bought your son a mountain bike and now your feet is covered with bike ads. Exactly. You guys, it's brilliant for you as a marketer, though, who's selling stuff. You just found out the secret. Okay. Everybody comment secret. You literally just figured out how to get in front of the right people. But if you don't add a question, they're just going to see it and they're going to keep scrolling. You have to add. And then I have another thing called a call to comment. Like when you get new products, if you want to know the new products, comment your name below. Okay. It is, you guys, this is so exciting when you understand this is a process. Everybody comment process, because there's this one thing that makes Facebook work right. There's this process and some timing and some things, just like the laundry hacks y'all are going to be doing, right? Next Monday, that's going to make everybody's life better. This is the same thing, but for social media. Okay, y'all with me on this? Does this feel powerful? And I hope you're getting comments on your questions. Okay, so I want to tell you about some of we have these awesome programs, because you hear about this And then it's like, oh no, wait a minute. Now I go to sit down to do it. And this is a little bit harder after I hear it. Okay. So we're going to tell you about our programs because this does take some practice. But it's so awesome when you learn how to use this. Okay. So what I want to tell you about, this is called our Question Queen membership. Okay. Our Question Queen membership, because again, they know me as the Question Queen, right? What was her question? No, Trudy, we are wrapping up, girlfriend. Thank you for asking. Yes, I always get so excited, and there's always more that I could share than time I have. Okay, so this is our Question Queen membership, you guys. And in this Question Queen membership, we give you so much information, but we give it to you in the order that you need. Okay, so what we do is you're going to get access to a whole bunch of videos. The first videos are to make sure your social media platforms are set up correctly, whether you're using groups or using pages, whatever you're using. Okay, we're going to make sure they're set up well, and that then you're posting daily with the right kind of content. That is our very first goal, is to get your algorithms up everywhere. And it's amazing what happens in 7 to 14 days, depending on, how consistent you are and how much you watch videos and stuff. Okay. Now, you get to come, you're going to have access to hundreds of videos that are somewhere between 5 and 12 minutes on all sorts of different topics. But we're going to have you start with making sure your platform's built correctly and that you also are creating content. You're going to get access to all sorts of, we call it AI training, like prompts that help you get the right kind of wording to put on your stuff. Okay. You're going to have access to all sorts of things that help you create the best content to spotlight your products, to have the fun questions first thing in the morning. Okay. You actually get access to $3,000 worth of training. Okay. And but we're going to have you use it in a specific order because you can get very overwhelmed. We want to make sure you have these two things first, but then you have access to reels and stories and all sorts of things. Okay. So this is a 3 or 6 month program. This is up to you how long you come and work with us. Okay. So you can come work with us for 3 months for $297. And there are payment options. You put in your first name and your last name and I think it's your email, and you go to the next page and you're going to see some payment options there. Okay. Or you can work with us for 6 months. It's $497 and you save $100. Okay. Now you get to come and join us on a Zoom every week. It's either on a Wednesday or Thursday. It depends on where you're at in your journey. We make sure you're in the class that matches where you're at now. We want you to grow, and you do have to do things in a specific order for this to work as well as it can work. Okay. All right. Now, but here's the kicker. Okay. So the first 7 gals tonight who get signed up for this 3-month or 6-month program, you are going to get what's called our Heat Up Your Summer Sales program. Okay. This one starts on Thursday. It's for free. It's $147 value. You get it for free when you sign up for either the 3 or 6 month workshop membership. Okay. The Question Queen membership. Now you can also just buy the summer course by itself for $147. It is an awesome course. What we're going to do is I'm going to have everybody comment this because I want to show you how to use something. Everybody comment hashtag link, hashtag LINK. Okay. Hashtag LINK. I want to show you something really cool. This is something that we're going to show you in the summer program. We want to teach you how to get sales while you're on vacation, while you're sleeping, when you're hiking in the woods and you have no, cell service. Okay. There is a way to send people a message when they comment a specific hashtag word. Okay. So everybody comment hashtag link and let me know that you got a message that just sent. These are the links for signing up for one of these programs. Now, when you have like a new catalog that comes out, when you have a flash sale, when you have these kind of things going on, you can set this up, and we're going to teach you in the summer sales program how to automate some things. We're going to make sure you have plenty of summer questions. We're going to teach you how to, schedule things. There's all sorts of really amazing features that Facebook has. These are all on Facebook, so that you can have a more relaxed summer, but make money while you're playing, while you're sleeping, while you're relaxing. Okay. So you can either get the Heat Up Your Summer Sales class is $147. Again, that one would have payments if you just want to get that one. You can get that one. It's 4 weeks. It's on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern for 4 weeks. It's this Thursday through the end of May. Or you get it for free, okay, when you get the Question Queen membership. And remember, you're going to get an enormous, it is $3,000 worth of training. You either pay $297 for the training and 3 months worth of coaching calls, or you can do $497. You get 6 months worth of coaching with access to all the training. Okay. It's a game changer. So the first 7 people who buy the Question Queen membership get the summer sales class for free. Okay. Now, if you get the summer sales class, and instead, I do have a freebie for you guys. Okay. This is one of my favorite workbooks. It's called 10 Things You Didn't Know You Didn't Know. Okay. This is going to show you, I showed you a little bit tonight about using colored backgrounds, lining up the text and stuff. So I actually, I reviewed a whole bunch of Facebook pages, and there are things that people were doing that I'm like, I didn't realize I should explain this to people to do this or not do this. And so these are 10 tips to get your post replied to more, seen more, your algorithms up. It's a $47 value. You get this one for free when you buy just the summer course. Okay. So this one is an amazing, amazing workbook. It is so good. Okay. All right. So you guys grab those. Again, the first 7 people who get the Question Queen membership, you will get the summer class for free. All right. So Deb, first of all, I got to tell you, thank you for being here, and thank you for inviting your team, and thank you for letting me work with you. I just enjoy you so much. Tell me why you think understanding how to get more engagement, how to ask better questions, what would it do for these ladies' businesses to add this to their business?
I feel like, sometimes in the past, I have felt like Facebook is this ever-changing world of muck. It's fun, but it's like there's no rhyme or reason. How things happen? Why did they happen? Oh, it got changed. And it's another added piece of confusion in this world today of confusion. I was saying this to my nutritionist today. I said, I'm so confused. And actually, the more I listen to this kind of stuff and I think about Facebook, it's just really, there's little men behind there that have and women that have created these mathematical algorithms, and it's just a matter of understanding what's going to make that work and working with it. And I've learned to use Facebook tools more. I notice Facebook is happier more when I do that, and also the consistency component. It always works. When I'm not consistent, I pay for it,
Right.
And we're all in a social media business, whether we like it or not. We work online, and this is how it is. So once you understand it's not magic, but it feels magical when you get it right with the math. And I'm a math girl. I'm a picture girl, but I understand, post this at this time, hang around for an hour after, post this at this time, nurture, bring it over to Messenger, talk to the people. And it's just that simple. So definitely to know this stuff.
And the cool thing is, you guys, this is an investment. Okay. This isn't like you have to buy bubble mailers. There's things you just have to buy and the money's just gone. This is one of those things you invest $1 to get $10 back, to get $100 back. Okay. Echo, stop. Things going off on my Alexa. Can y'all believe this? My daughter's name Alexa. She's 15. We had the name before Amazon. Thank you very much. So none of our Alexas can be called Alexa because then it sounds like we're yelling at my daughter. So we have Echoes. It's kind of silly. Anyway, but you guys, we would absolutely love to walk alongside of you. Okay. This is one of those things. It feels like you don't have control over Facebook. And we don't necessarily control Facebook, but you do have a ton of control over how high your algorithms can be, how many people you get in front of, how strong the connections are. It's such a game changer, you guys. And you're going to save time. Like everyone who works with me well tells me they spent less time on social media to get better results. Okay. And because they know what to do. Okay. And that's the thing. It's so exciting. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Katie. Katie started working with us just before Christmas, and bless her heart, we're not really sure why her business page, it disappeared, and then it came back, but it took a couple months to come back, and we don't know what happened, to be honest. But she had to start a brand new Facebook page, and that's not very fun around Christmas time. And by the time we got to January, after Christmas was over, her highest sales have been somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500. She did $4,000 sales, had her highest selling month in January, all because of what she learned from using business pages and the algorithms and the different things that we teach. It's so amazing the increase in sales you can have when you just understand this process. And it takes a little bit of practice. It's not one of those things that it just, you have to do it consistent. You kind of learn what does and doesn't work. And one of my favorite things we do in our class is what's called a business page review. So we go and we look at your page and we give you some feedback. We're like, here's an opportunity to get more comments, to get more sales, to engage with more people. It's really fun. Okay. So we would absolutely love to work with you. And like I said, you have two different options. Both of them have payment programs. Okay. They heat up your sales. This is all about getting awesome engagement during the summer, learning some automation tools. These are all tools that are on Facebook. You're going to have videos. You're going to have Zoom time with us. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. It's absolutely amazing. And then, or you can do our question queen and come join us for 3 months or 6 months. And the cool thing is, as we go into different seasons, we can help you talk about cleaning, about jewelry, about whatever you're doing in those months. As the seasons change, we can give you different wording to put in your AI tools and get a better response. Like it is so much fun what you can do when you learn how to do these things. It's an absolute game changer. It is so much fun. It's so good. All right. Okay. All right. So first of all, tell me what your aha moment was today. What was the thing that you're like, oh, I needed that as a reminder. I needed to better understand that. That's going to help my business. What was your aha moment? Did you have any aha moments, Deb?
Yeah, I thought it was like you were in my house and you saw me. And you said, now there's Meta AI right here and don't be afraid of it. And I'm like, I have been like, I don't want to touch that because I know ChatGPT on my computer. But I was like, oh, I don't want to mess with that. I don't know what to touch that button. And when you said, don't be afraid of it, I was like, okay. And so now it's like I'm playing with it and I'm changing the prompts and I'm asking it to do different things. And I'm going, wow, this could be really handy because it's right here. And I could just copy and paste and use it in a post that I, like you said, not freak out that they're not going to read it. But yeah, that was I'm gonna mess with that now. I'm not afraid anymore.
Yeah, I know. I was like, all the tips that I give people, I literally sat and asked Meta AI. I'm like, does it help my algorithms to comment on people's posts? And it went on and on and on about why it did. And every single thing I do, I asked Meta AI, like, tell me, does this actually help or why does this help? I have like pages and pages and pages from Meta AI of it like validating what I teach. And it was really, and then it gave me some like other ways to kind of describe it, but it was, still the thing I taught. Anyway, it was so cool. I was like, wow. I'm like, that's kind of fun to get that little validation. You're still afraid, Julie. That's okay to be afraid. It's all right. But it's just there to use. It's not going away. So you might as well take advantage of the free thing. So fun. All right. So let me ask you a question. How many of you are wondering if this is a good fit for you? Would this help your business? Would this help you get more customers? Would this help improve your sales? Would this help you promote in your company? I want you to comment hashtag fit, F-I-T, hashtag fit. Make sure you add on there the company you are with. So if it's like hashtag fit Norwex or hashtag fit paparazzi or hashtag fit unique, okay? If you're wondering, is this a good fit for you? Okay. All right. So you guys, here's the thing. None of us were born or woke up and we're just like, oh my gosh, I'm a businesswoman now, or I have business skills, or I have Facebook skills. Okay. It feels like it, like, babies, they grab phones and you're like, wow, how did they learn that so fast? Right. But technically, okay, it's so, so important to understand that everybody, like, nobody is just born with business skills. How much time have you spent learning things about business and learning things about Canva, Deb? Like, why is it important to learn business skills if you're going to do this?
Because then if you have the skills, then it's just a matter of scheduling your time to do it. It's like, it's not going to happen by accident. I know years ago, many years ago, and this is before Norwex, I was in college, and there was a brief moment in time I sold Jafra, I think it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ancient. Like this was 1970 something. It was like a long time ago.
Still in business. Yeah.
And I treated it like, oh, well, people know. They'll just come to me if they want something. I did nothing. And of course, back then we didn't have social media and so forth. But even back then, I needed to make extra money. I mean, I was doing everything to make money. I was really poor. And so I was doing haircuts and illustrations. I would draw portraits of people to sell. And that I made flyers for, advertisements, and I went and put them in all the dorms. I got more jobs from those flyers, right, for cutting hair or doing portraits than I did for Jafra. And it was just because of marketing and knowing how to market. And so it's the same kind of thing. I think knowing your skills, taking a little bit of time to know, you don't have to know it all at once, but taking a little bit of time to understand how to work with Facebook, taking a little bit of time to how to work with Canva, even in a simplistic way. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can be successful at your business. And that's all it is. It's that power hour thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's so smart, because you see what grew was what you focused on, right? Business, you had 3 little side hustles going, and here that was growing, right? Oh, Kim, you're so sweet. Kim says, if you've never worked with Michelle and her team before, do yourself a favor and grab one of her trainings. You and your business will benefit big time. Trust me, your business will skyrocket. Kim, love you, girl. Absolutely love you. Shannon, it is on your Facebook Messenger. You have to have your Facebook Messenger app, and it's down here at the bottom, at least for me. Some people see it actually at the top. I think they finally quit putting it in the search thing because it was making, oh, no, it's up here in my search too. It's at the top and the bottom because they're Facebook and it's Facebook Messenger, and they can put it everywhere if they want. Okay. All right. So for those gals that said fit, yeah, it's under Messenger, Shannon. I bet you just found it. Okay. So I've got, let's talk to Miss Trudy with Paparazzi, and we got Miss Julia with Norwex, Miss Kim with Norwex, Miss Deb with Paparazzi. I've got Simply Beautiful Accessories with Paparazzi. We got Paula with Norwex. We got Darlene with Paparazzi. Let's see. We've got, oh, yes. Okay. That's a really cool name. I like the name of your business, Darlene. All right. So comment fit. Oh, and then Miss Angela's. Okay. Ladies, let's have a heart to heart. Okay. I'm just going to tell you. So both Kim and Katie that are here, they're both K names. I love those. Kim and Katie, they have been working with me for a hot minute. Okay. And you guys, it's amazing how fast of results they got. They're both with Paparazzi. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of paparazzi consultants. On average, the first month they work with me, they go up in sales about $1,000 in their first 30 days when they follow what I teach. You guys, $297. The first month you make $1,000 extra dollars. Your training's paid for. Everything past that's gravy. Like, it literally, dollars and cents, doesn't make sense not to do the training. Now, please note, there are payment options. All you have to do is click on the link, go in, put your name in and your contact information, and you're going to see the payment options. If you have any questions, just comment questions or message us. But I'm telling you, Kim and Katie, tell them, just come hang with me. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do something I don't usually do tonight. Okay. Because it's a small group and it's a very specific group of gals. You Norwex gals. Okay. I love what you do. Okay. So here's a couple of things I want you to know about me, that part of why I love what you do. So I swear I'm always a square peg. Between homeschooling and having my babies at home and having my own business, I just don't like to do anything that's the social norm. So the fact that you all are doing things to make the world a better place, okay, making this, I live in what's called the Pacific Northwest. I live in Washington State. So, recycling and keeping the world, clean and all those things it's really important in this part of, well, it's important everywhere. It's talked about more here. That's a more correct way to say it. Yay, Julia. I love that. Okay. So I love people that will do things that, because you believe in them, you do them because you believe in them, because it makes things better. It becomes the easier thing to do. But at first, it's not the easier thing to do. I still remember having cloths and having Ajax and trying to figure out, no, wait, I can't use the cloths with the Ajax. It's not easy at first. Okay? It gets easier after you get all the supplies, right? And then it's not a problem at all. But you are serving your customers, right? You are helping them create this environment in their home. And there are so many people with allergies and health conditions and all sorts of things. And just because of the way the world is, you are making the world such a better place. Okay. I love everyone I work with, but I would love to work with a few more Norwex consultants because I believe in you so much and what you're doing and how. And plus things have changed. If you got involved with this business before COVID, you rode the COVID train. It was a lot easier to sell. Now things have changed. We're making adjustments. You have to work a little bit harder to have the success you have, which there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. But you still got to work. If you're going to work harder, let's work smarter too. So I want you to understand there are people looking for you, but you got to know how to find them. Okay. You have to know how to find these people. And when you learn how to do your social media different than what you're doing now, you're not doing anything wrong now. It's just sometimes there's something that's a little bit better. And I want to walk alongside of you, just like you walk alongside people, helping them get the stuff out of their homes that have chemicals in them and replacing them the things that are better for their family, for their home, for their environment. I want to walk alongside with you and help you do your social media different. Okay. So I'm going to do something that I don't usually do. It actually, you'll see it as an upsell. You don't have to throw it on there. we're going to give you the summer sales if you sign up tonight. This is a bonus $47 product. Okay. This has so much content in here to help you with your summer sales. It's going to kind of blow your mind how much stuff's in here. There are so many summer questions, so much stuff. We have tons of things about keywords, and you guys have a ton of products. Do you have a sunscreen? I know you guys have beach towels. I would assume you have a sunscreen, right?
Yeah, we have a Protect and Prevent. It's a facial sunscreen.
Oh, cool. Do you also have any sort of bug repellent? I'm trying to remember.
No, but
No.
we use like after you have the bite, we use like the rescue gel's good for that.
Oh, cool.
I think.
Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. You guys are going to have so much fun, like all the different topics that are in there. It's really fun. I would absolutely love to work with all of you. Okay. So here's the thing. Let me put this link up for you one more time. If you haven't yet, make sure you've commented hashtag link. Sorry, brain fart. Remember, you're going to get the Question Queen membership. $297. You can break it into payments, or you can do 6 months and save $100. You're going to get $3,000 worth of training besides the bonus $147 program, the summer sales for free. Okay. What?
Did you see Kim Metcalf's question?
No.
Yeah.
What if you don't have much of social? Oh, Kim, girl. Okay. So let me tell you, so when you get into this program, we have more of a beginning class and more of I've got some social things, media things going. I want to rev it up. So we're going to put you in the beginner class. Okay. I have all sorts of training. That is, let's see, let me put the right question up here. All sorts of training that's going to help you to build that social media following. Okay. Let me tell you, I had a gal come to us that says, I really want to build a business. She had a social media account with 90 Facebook friends, no business page, no Facebook group, nothing. Okay. We've helped people who start at the ground floor or have lost their business accounts and started at the ground floor. And now she has over 6,000 people following on her business page. She didn't bother following, building her personal profile a lot. So we can totally help you build your following on top of increase your algorithms. So yes, we have coaching for that. So that's a great question, Kim. Thank you so much for asking that. Okay. So this is the thing. There are so many people who need you. Okay. And I would absolutely, yeah, right, Kim? We've worked with people who were making $10,000 a month and helped them go to $20,000, $30,000 a month. We started with people who were making $75 a month, and the next month they made $1,000, and they'd never made over 200 before. Okay. Like we worked with everybody in between. Okay. So it's all about taking where you're at now and helping you go to the next level. So it's super important to us to help you get in front of the people who need you, because that's the whole thing. You can post. I'm just going to tell you, when I see people post on Facebook and they get 0 or very few comments, and I know they spend a lot of time like planning that, it makes my heart hurt. And I just want to give you a big hug and go, please let me help you. Okay. When you learn how to get the engagement up, every time you get 0 comments, your algorithms go down. Okay. Every time you get 0 comments, your algorithms go down. And it's just, you've got to make sure you get comments every single time. And we're going to show you all sorts of tricks. Like I have a bunch of other stuff we didn't have time to go over. That's kind of amazing. Okay. All right. So first of all, I'm going to keep answering some questions. Deb, I just love you, lady. I know it's late and I know that you've had a long day, so I want to let you go.
Thanks. It's been a challenging day today.
I'm sorry, my friend. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you for joining me. I just love you back. Have a good night. Everybody tell Deb a big thank you. Thank you, Deb. Good night, love. Okay. All right. And we are going to do our drawing. So we do have share winners that we appreciate so much. So we want to make sure that we shout you out. Okay. And then, like I said, let me know what questions you have about the program, because we would love to have you come work with us. Okay. There's so much we can do for your business. And I don't want you beating your head against a wall. Like, I don't want you guessing. I want you using your time wisely, because especially when summer's coming, I don't know about you, but my family, spending time with my family, everybody comment family or friends or vacations. Like, I love summer. I love getting to spend time with my family, and I don't want to live on social media to try to make a few dollars. I want, when I use it, I want it to work well, and I want to maximize my time, and, I want you to make as much money as possible per hour. Okay. All right. So let's announce our drawing, our giveaway winners. So if you're here, comment, just say, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Okay. So Paula Griffin, thank you so much for spreading the love. Miss Danielle Marois, Marois. I'm sorry. It's probably really simple. And Miss Nicole Steffen. Miss Nicole Steffen, you guys, thank you so much for helping us spread the love. Love, 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 love. Those three names: Paula Griffin, Danielle, or Nicole Steffen. Danielle, M-A-R, Marois. Marois? I'm probably saying that wrong, and I apologize. Paula's here. Nicole's here. Awesome, guys. Fantastic. So glad you're here. That's awesome. All right, we will tell you how, we will make sure and message us, and we'll tell you how to get your books for free. Okay. All right, ladies, you guys, let's have some fun. Okay. I'm just curious, how many of you, what is your thoughts when you go into summer? Are you trying to take your business up a level? Are you trying to keep it level, or are you going to slow it down? Up, level, or down? Where are you going? Up, level, or down? What's your plans for summer? Thank you, Miss Trudy. Hope you come join us, my friend. It would be great to work with you. Oh, planning on revving it up. Nicole, you're planning on revving it up. Tara, you're planning on revving it up. Angela, up. Okay. You guys, I mean this with like pure love. If you're planning on leveling it up, how will you do it if you don't have a little bit of a different game plan than you do right now? Okay. You know the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Guess what? I have training I'm taking. I'm learning some things about emails. I'm learning some things about Facebook ads. I pay people to help me learn the next thing, right? Okay. This learning stuff is so empowering, but we don't change if we don't learn and do something different. Okay. Taking your business up a level will do so much for one, going into fall, when you have the big sales and going into the holiday season. The more you build your business in the summer, the better. So let me tell you about, some people worry about summer sales. Okay. And one of the things that you have to realize is that, so a gal they worked with, her name is Latria. She's so brilliant. She signed up in May. Okay. And she'd only done $75 in sales the month before. And the most she'd ever done was $200 in sales. In June, she worked with us her first 30 days, and she did $1,000 in sales. She couldn't believe it. She'd never done anywhere close to that amount. Okay. And then the next month she did 1,000. The next month she did 1,500. And the next month she did 3,000. She was absolutely blown away. And it was all about better understanding Facebook. Okay. I want you to think about it. If your months continue to go like they are right now, and maybe you're really happy with your months and you'd be thrilled, but if your months could go up by $1,000 to $2,000 a month going into summer, and then imagine what your sales could be in the fall, would it be worth $300, $297? Okay. think about, you put $1 in to get $10 out, to get $100 out. Like, that is a huge ROI. Okay. Guys, I've been doing this for 15 years. We've helped thousands of people. We know what to do different. We know what Facebook likes. We know how to get Facebook to show your content to more people. Okay. Showing it to more people and the right people is the key. And we know the plan to do that. We know the process. Okay. We would absolutely love to work with you. All right. Good night, my beautiful Kim. Okay. If you're planning on taking it up and not slowing down, come join us. Okay. Because there's a time and place for things. If you're going to slow down, I definitely would say, well, take a training with us in the fall then. Okay. But if your game plan is to move it up in the summer, you're going to have more time, more flexibility. Come get the training that you need that will help you to work smarter and not just harder. Okay. Because yeah, you can work harder. You can go live more. You can do more parties, or you could do the same parties and double your sales. You can do the same lives and double your sales. Wouldn't it be more fun to make double the amount of money per hour than it would be to double the hours you work? Okay. That's what we can help you with. And that's what we would love to walk alongside of you and help you do. All right. How many of you is like, are you like, oh yeah, let's work smarter? If you want to give yourself a raise, I want you to comment raise. Okay. Because giving yourself a raise, that is empowering. Okay. Waiting for a boss to acknowledge your efforts and give yourself a raise, that's not very fun. You giving yourself a raise because you invested in yourself and you got an amazing ROI, return on investment, is a game changer. Okay. Oh, Angela, girlfriend, here's the thing. So most of the stuff that you're going to get, the training, it's all about all this training that you get. You have access to that to watch anytime you're available. Okay. So you can watch those videos any time of day. They're all there for you. Then we do have Zoom calls for you to come and ask questions. There's a morning session and an evening session. You have 2 different opportunities, and they're all recorded if you miss any. So we make sure our training is extremely flexible. Okay. There's lots of different ways to get this information into your head and learn it and make it a part of your life and your business. Okay. And then again, we have the coaching calls, morning and evening sessions. And the awesome thing about that is, like I said, we record all of them. Okay. You need a huge raise. Exactly. You guys come and work with us. Okay. The return on investment, like I said, you spend $1 to make $10, to make $100. This shouldn't be an expense. My goal is always that you make 10 times what you invest. Okay. We would absolutely love to see your summers explode in sales, and it's absolutely possible. Okay. It's so amazing what you can do, and you're going to feel so good doing it. Okay. All right. Any other questions about the programs and how they work? So this one is $297, and then the Heat Up Your Summer Sales is $147. Both of them, there are freebies that you get with them, and they both have payment options. Did you put let me show you what app I used for the.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. I've got links.
Okay, so I'm going to, let me show you the app that I use for the Facebook fonts. And also, if you commented #fit, you were actually sent a link, and you can sign up for a time to chat with us if you're wondering if this is a good fit for you. Let me see here. So honestly, all I do is I go to my app store and I put in Facebook font, just like this, Facebook font. Can you read that? And then I search, and I have a couple different ones. One of them actually you have to pay for it to put it as a keyboard. I think it's like $17. That is not, there we go. Okay. So there's a couple, just search Facebook fonts, whether you have an iPhone or a Galaxy, and you'll find some different options. Oh, Miss Mary, you can totally watch the replay, love. That is no problem. It's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. All righty. Not a problem at all. All right, my friends, I've absolutely loved being with you tonight. Everybody tell Mr. Porter good night. I cannot do this and help. And he's answering questions while I am talking. I can't read and type at the same time. So yes. All right. Okay. We would love to work with you. We'd love to get you in on those freebies. Yeah, absolutely, Mary. No problem. Thank you so much for joining me, especially like I love all of you being here, no matter which company, but it's been so much fun just talking about Norwex. If any of you do have big teams or know who does have big teams, we love to do customized trainings. So thank you so much for having us. You guys are amazing. Mwah. Much love to all of you. Remember, there's always someone waiting to meet you. All right, my friends. Oh, Paula, thank you so much, girl. Thank you so, so much. Come join us. We'll have some fun. That's a gorgeous picture. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. How beautiful. I'm Mary. I won't tell him you said that. You watch it whenever you'd like, girlfriend. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful, blessed night. Thanks so much for hanging with us tonight. Bye, y'all. Good night.